So if I can invite ZipCharge to come to the stage and to present for us.
So thank you, everybody. My name is Jonathan Carrier, and I'm the co-founder of ZipCharge. And this is the ZipCharge Go. This is the world's first portable power bank for electric vehicles, and will allow anybody to charge their vehicle anywhere they park. However, this is more than just an EV charger. This is a home energy storage device and a smart home device, EV charger, all rolled into one. And let me explain exactly how we're going to decarbonise cities and drive a step change in providing energy democracy for everyone. Everything has to go electric. Cars, heat pumps and legislation will drive increased energy use. But at the same time, there's a challenge. The grid has to decarbonise and move towards renewable energy. The wind only blows when it blows and the sun only shines when it shines. And that means we need more assets and intelligent ways to store energy so that we have resiliency, not just in urban areas, but also in rural areas. So energy storage like a Tesla gigafarm, great to have such megawatts, but they're actually in rural locations for safety reasons, and they do a great job of providing balancing to the grid, particularly where there are renewables. However, the problem, we need more flexibility for communities and residents. Now, if you're a Tesla driver, this is a typical scenario. You have a driveway, you have a garage, which means you can have a charge point, a Tesla Powerwall, but also a roof for solar. And that means you can take advantage of the energy transition. However, when it comes to that issue, most people live very differently. Whether it's in Madrid, Mumbai or Manila, most people don't have access to that type of technology that can enable them to access low-cost clean energy. And that's because 50% of society is at risk of being left behind in the energy transition, because most people don't live in a detached property, they don't have a driveway, they don't have a garage. So we need to find smarter ways to enable them to take advantage of the energy transition and access clean, low-cost energy anywhere. Now, there's over 150 million EU citizens, 30% of the population that are in energy poverty. And that's critical because we need to find a better way to alleviate that and avoid the inequality gap increasing over time as we decarbonise the grid. So that's why we developed the ZipCharge Go. It's a bi-directional portable power bank, the first in the world that provides flexible power anywhere for everything. So let me explain what that means. It means we can deliver EV charging. It means we can deliver home energy storage, connect it to solar, charge it for free, but also it can power your home, which I'll come on to, but it gives you flexibility for power on the go. So you have access to clean energy anywhere for holidays, camping, even for construction, anything where you need it. So we are a portable, connected, affordable, smart device. It's an IoT device that's got a back end with AI that learns about when you charge and when you use energy. And what that means is we make charging for your car as simple as ABC, always be charging. And in that regard, it's like a power bank for your mobile phone. But more than that, it's a smart home device. It's a personal energy management platform. All it needs is a transfer switch at your consumer unit, and it will be able to power your home. It will provide load balancing, it will provide peak shaving, and it will also provide resiliency in the event of a blackout. So it's all of that combined into a much cheaper device that anybody, no matter where they live, can ultimately use. So we can provide power to home, we can provide power to load, but also we can provide power to grid. So where there is a grid balancing mechanism and there is the ability to send energy back, then this will arbitrage on energy pricing and actually be able to save you a significant amount of money that will pay for your energy for free. So we're building an intelligent energy management platform that provides energy at the lowest possible cost, using AI in the back end to do that constant optimization so that we can deliver energy democracy for everyone. Thank you.
Right on time, well done. Very good. So I'd like to turn to my judges now, our judging panel, and ask for any questions.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to? So I have like 1,000 questions I could ask, but I know we only have 5 minutes, so I'll just start with how much energy can you actually store there? And if you could just put that in terms, if I were powering my house, how long would that last?
Sure. So this unit is a 4 kilowatt hour unit. We'll also do a 6 and an 8. but this is super lightweight. So me and my co-founder have worked in the car industry all our lives. We used to work for McLaren. So we treat this like a sports car. It's got to look beautiful. It's got to have high performance, but also it's got to deliver that in a very small, compact, lightweight package. And ultimately, that's what this delivers. Now, for your home, most kind of power walls for your home will be anywhere between 6 to 11 kilowatts, but typically that's for a bigger home, and that will be for a detached home. So if you think about apartments, terraced houses, and so forth, 4 kilowatt hours, up to 8 kilowatt hours will be more than enough to power emergency devices, refrigerators, and so forth for at least several hours. And in fact, we've been approached by many of the DNOs in the UK as a result of Storm Arwen that they want to be able to take these and issue them out to people as an emergency device, you know, as much as something that can charge your vehicle.
Okay.
That was my next question. I think this is amazing. I'm curious about the route to market. Utilities are slow. It seems like you have many different potential markets for this, fleets and emerging economies. So what's your first?
Yeah, first is fleets, because they're longer time to market, bigger prices, but they've also got to decarbonise sooner. Many of them have set ESG targets of 2023, 2025, and those that are actually lagging behind out to 2030. So they need to switch to electric, but they also need to lower their total cost of ownership and demonstrate to their stakeholders and shareholders that they're taking the appropriate steps. So focus parallel on fleets, longer lead time, but we already have now over 10,000 customers around the world that want to buy one of these, and we've spent zero on marketing. And it shows you the level of opportunity that there is behind this to drive transformation, and critically to do that in cities where we need the decarbonisation and the resiliency, plus the flexibility the most.
Thank you.
Maybe I can ask a follow-up question. If your target market is fleet, then what is the use cases over here? Because from what we understand, most of the fleet have very well-scheduled charging. It could be depot charging. It could be midday charging. And in your case, being a portable charger, what are the use cases for a fleet?
Yeah, so let me clarify first. It's not solely fleet, it's just fleet first, okay? Because of the lead time and the development. Now, there's a lot of different fleets. Actually, post-COVID, many of the fleets are moving away from depots. Many of the large fleets also are return-to-home fleets, where the engineers or the drivers don't have access to charging at home. So this is a solution. But the best way to charge an electric vehicle is when you don't have to. By that, what I mean is by doing something else. So take Centrica here in the UK. Their vans do 40 miles a day. They have 5 to 6 stops because they're fixing your boiler or your radiator. This inside your van allows them to charge anywhere they park, and that has 2 impacts. It actually increases the range of the vehicle because they don't waste range going to a charge point. 2, it's cheaper for them versus the cost of ownership, but they increase the utilisation of the asset. And that's all about total cost of ownership, and that asset is the van and the person driving the van, so they can deliver a better customer experience. We're also linking it to solar on the roof, so we've got one pilot with one major fleet where then this will trickle charge from solar for free, so you can constantly keep topping it up and recharging it on the go for fleets, and it provides a flexible tool. But let me just point one other thing out. So the Environment Agency in the UK, for example, they go to remote locations, they have to fix pumps. So not only do they need to go electric, but they need access to remote power for the tools to fix the pumps. This has a regular outlet that will power anything, anywhere. So this gives you access to clean energy for anything, and it's actually a very versatile and flexible business tool.
Do you have a question? Can I ask one more?
Go for it.
I have like 3 more, but I'll be quick. Just, the first thing that comes to mind when I saw the picture of that charging a car is, how do you prevent somebody from coming in and stealing it?
Yeah. So it's the first question from all the customers, and something we've paid a great attention to. So it has both a mechanical tether and a digital tether. So the mechanical tether is the ability to plug it in, and it's locked to the vehicle and also to this. But it's a smart device that's all app controlled, and it has no buttons. And you have to have the token on your phone in the app that's married to this unit, so only you can use it. You can also geofence its operation, so even outside the geofence, even if you have the token, it won't work. It has an alarm, it has a motion sensor, and it has an automotive-grade tracker, so you can see real-time exactly where it is at any point. And believe me, this is no value to anybody because it's several hundred volts.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.